It's crazy, man. I remember my daughter had a little birthday party one day at one of the little theme areas here around town, and there was a bunch of kids, and so some of the kids started to get a little wild. They tried to get a little buck. You know how our kids do. Got some babies here in this community. And so it's crazy because the kids were like doing some stuff, jumping on some stuff, getting on the edge. So I went to my daughter and I began to kind of pull her down and make sure she was safe. And I began to chastise her about what she was supposed to do. And it's crazy, Dr. Pollard, because somebody from the outside, she saw me with a bunch of kids, but then she says, "That must be your daughter." And I said, "How do you know that's my daughter?" She says, "I know it's yours because that's the one you chastened." In other words, I know you cared about the other kids, but you couldn't afford to let that one get hurt. You couldn't afford to let that one fall down. You couldn't afford to let that one get bruised up. I know the one that's yours by the one you're chasing. In other words, everybody got pizza. Everybody got cupcakes. Everybody got cola, but only one got the chastening. And is there anybody that knows that God is going to cause the sun to rise on the evil and on the good? But those that are his children are the ones that say, "I don't just thank you for the cupcakes and the cookies. I thank you, Lord, for the chastening. I thank you for the rebuke. I thank you for the correction." It's a crazy praise. Listen, I grew up in a house where we didn't get timeouts. Oh, come on. I know y'all got some education here. But anybody remember them days where your grandma, they would make you go get your own switch? And if you came back with a tiny one, it would make your punishment even worse. And I thought my parents was lying when they said, "This is going to hurt me more than it hurts you." And I need you to know I wasn't thankful for them then. But when I look back over my life and I look at where some of my friends landed and where some of my homies landed and where some of my cousins landed, I wasn't thanking God for the belt or the switch then. But when I look back over my life, I'm thankful for parents that didn't just give video games or cake or pizza, but the best parents give correction and chastening, and because I'm a son, I receive it. Are y'all hearing the word today?